afternoon, everybody. In the last 1 week, most of us have spent their time filing taxes, including myself. A question happened to me that if I give thousands or lakhs of rupees to something, then I expect to enjoy it. If I pay thousands and lakhs of rupees to this hotel, I enjoy this facility. But do I enjoy the services that come to me? If I'm coming from Bangalore, then do I enjoy the chock-a-block traffic, or do I enjoy taking birth certificate for my daughter? I don't enjoy it, actually. I hope I come with a lot of hope to this forum, that hope after implementing the dream and the vision of Mr. Prabhu, hope we would have an aspect of enjoyment attached to the services. Let's take my presentation to enterprise architecture for government. The enterprise architecture, the word enterprise, the synonym is organization. Be it a private organization or a government organization, that's an organization. The root of the word organization is to organize, to arrange the components, just like physics. So I'm going to talk about the basic approach towards the silos, which Ms. Buddhi Raja and Ms. Suchitra Pyarelal, to the silos which we can address. And a very beautiful connotation by Mr. Madhav that it's e-governance. G is capital, it's focusing on the governance. So the component of enterprise architecture is goals and initiatives, processes, application architecture, data architecture, information architecture, and technical and network architecture. And such that, if you can see the pattern, it can be divided into three components, S, B, T. That is strategic, business, which could be process, and T, which is technology. Cross-pollination between strategy to process and process to technology, or vice versa, breaks the silos and brings them together. Simple questions like, why am I buying this application? Is it for a particular process? Is it supporting a particular initiative? Or what exactly is the process to deliver it brick and mortar on the ground with all the technical assets in place? Are some basic questions. This is not about any technology. It's about enterprise physics, just like force is equal to mass into acceleration. In the similar format, multiple functions, strategy, business, technology, come together to deliver a service. The challenges in any enterprise architecture program are 5. This is my last slide. I just have 2 slides. There are 5 challenges. An EA framework, an enterprise architecture methodology, an enterprise architecture tool, enterprise architecture best practices, and enterprise architecture artifacts. By the word EA framework, I don't mean a top-level analysis paralysis breaking tool. What I mean is, right from level 0 to level 3, do you have a framework for each compartmentalized information that you've kept? And EA methodology means by what method you would approach EA. What type of decisions you would take first? Goal decisions or technical decisions? Or certain basic rules, policies, which would be followed across the enterprise. By EA tool, I recommend any database-oriented tool, which has a database in the background. So you can cross-pollinate an SBT, a strategic diagram, breaking into a process diagram, and a technical decision. EA best practices. There are many ways to deliver each aspect. For example, even for doing processes, you have process maps, process charts, BPMN diagrams. For strategic stuff, you have balanced scorecards. So what best practices are you using to approach your particular silos? What best practices you are approaching? And artifacts. That means your deliverables. If you would have read reports, the object management group, OMG, had awarded Department of Interior, DOI.org, as one of the best enterprise architectures in the world. So has the United States government. DOI had 2,000 websites for each service they had. In total, 2,000 websites, one for each service. Now they have one website. An artifact is an EA document that you get at each stage. And a website or a service, single website, a single component from which you can draw all your services. These are the basic 5 components that need to be addressed for any EA. For killing all the challenges which could be application silos, data silos, delivering business processes on the ground, and as simple as passing the buck. What are the KPIs? How do I set the KPI of a person who's doing digital scanning? That, okay, this is what you have to do bulk sign-off for bulk scanning. What are my benefits? What is my impact analysis? Such aspects, because the functioning of a government is multi-thousand people, multi-geography, multi-vertical. For breaking such barriers, an enterprise architecture approach is very fruitful, which is being proved in US or in UK and also in the Asian countries. That's all I have to say today.